My name is Manuel Avila. I've been here since 1980 in Deltona.
So I'm Jenny Avila. I'm my mom's fourth child, and I was born in Ecuador. Then that whole family moved to New York City.
Okay. My name is Grace Diaz Avila. I'm the sixth child, and it's a big family. We had a lot of going on when we were kids.
Anthony Avila. I'm the oldest of all the grandchildren. I'm the first grandchildren of Grandma. And I'm a firefighter here in the city of Orlando. I've been a firefighter for about going on 28 years. And I moved here in 1989 because the rest of my family was gonna move down, my mother and my sisters, and so I figured I'd be here before them because I just got out of the Air Force. And I've been here ever since, and they never came down.
Hi, I'm Megan O'Connell, and I am the third oldest great-grandchild out of 17. And I live, I'm the closest to her locally.
When I was 15 years old, we moved to the U.S. So we live in Ecuador since 1940 to 1955. Yes. And my father had an uncle, his brother lived in New York City, and he decided to take the whole family to the U.S. And we're very grateful for that.
Oh, we had a three-bedroom apartment, a large apartment, living room, kitchen, bathroom, one bathroom. The only thing I remember is that when we would go out with my mom and dad and all of us, people will start counting 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. 8 of us, including mom and dad, and we were all holding hands, so none of us will get lost.
En Nueva York fue a trabajar también, a trabajar. Yo nunca estuve ociosa. Yo entraba por todo, menos por robar. Eso sí. Sí, yo trabajaba por todo. Entré primero en las factorías de ropa de mujer. Entonces, eran con muchas máquinas, muchas mujeres y hasta hombres a veces. Yo creo que también hasta hombres trabajaban ahí con mujeres y todo eso. Pues yo dije, no, aquí nadie me conoce. Fue lo primero que yo dije, aquí nadie me conoce. Así es que me meto a trabajar en factoría. Y así empecé. Y seguí y aprendí más. Y pues de allí fue que ya yo fui suficiente, trabajando en costuras de mujeres, de hombres, de niños, en toda clase de factorías. Yo trabajé allí. Entonces allí aprendí mucho también, aprendí mucho. Y después...
I was scared of my mom, period. Yes, she was so strict. And when one of us got hit, all of us got hit. No matter who did what, that's the way it was. And also when eating time came, if we complained that we didn't like this, the next day she will make the same thing. So we have no complaints about the food.
Oh, she was very strict. But she was good. We were punished, but punished that for a little bit, and then, I did one thing when I was young, and I really got a nice beating. I cut my sister's hair. I cut it from long hair to short, and she was like this. But my sister and I, we got under the bed, and she found us.
I didn't grow up with my grandmother because they lived down here. My parents were divorced, so I lived in New York most of my life, or not anymore. Most of my life, I've been here now more than there, I think. But so I wasn't around in the younger childhood ages with my grandmother, like my cousins were that lived here. But I know when I moved down, and I was, my early 20s, and my other cousin who lived with her at the time, and she was very, very strict with him. And probably my greatest memory of that time frame as to how strict she was I didn't think she liked me that much because she felt like maybe I was a bad influence on him. Because I would take him out and go to the beach, and this was basically her son almost. So, but it was very funny, and we laugh about it to this day.
To me, being her great-grandchild, it is truly just been such a blessing to have her as the matriarch of my family. Every year, ever since I was a little girl, it's just been probably my favorite celebration time of year, I should say, to get together with the family, because every year we would all just get together and celebrate her. And it's like having a bonus holiday, like a Christmas or Thanksgiving, because especially with the family being scattered about, not everyone's in Florida. So just to have everyone together is really special. And I am only 26, and the fact that I am so close with my grandma's brothers and sisters says a lot to me. I recently did a little article piece with her, and so I don't speak any Spanish. So sadly, I don't get to have conversations with her. So I recently got to ask her a ton of questions and have my grandma translate everything to me. And I think one of her most favorite things that we asked her is what advice she would give to us when we become parents. And she lit up, she had so much to say. Well, basically she said that siblings should never fight, that they should stay close together as a family, and to have rules. I know she was pretty strict, and really what was funny is that she laughed, and because she had a nanny, and she would say it was kind of easy. So I would say get some help if I need it.
As a child, my mother had a babysitter for us, and because she worked, and she had somebody that would cook and clean the house and do the laundry and ironing.
Yo siempre trabajando, en cualquier trabajo que habría en una factoría de tal cosa, de pantalones de hombres o de camisas, de cualquier artículo. Yo entré a trabajar y después de allí ya fui hasta maestra.
Yeah, she was a principal back in Ecuador. Yeah, but here in the U.S. She couldn't do anything because of the language. Yeah.
Fui maestra después y yo dije, y aquí sí que me va a salir ¿cómo voy a hacer? Pues yo siempre salía bien.
We started celebrating when she was 100. Every 5 years, we have a big celebration, and usually we did them every 5 years at the Embassy Suite in Altamont Spring with the DJ, everything like a normal party and dinner. And in between those years, we took her out to a nice restaurant, even to Orlando. Yeah, that's how we did it. But this year, because of the pandemic, we just Zoom. And we did a shot. She likes a drink.
En primer lugar, yo nunca fui borracha. Eso me cuidé de eso. nunca, nunca yo fui borracha.
One time we had a cruise when she was 100. We all took a cruise with her to the Bahamas.
Yeah. Oh, one time she had a stripper. On her 90th birthday, she had a stripper. And she goes, well, yeah, it was fun. But they told him not to take anything off. And she says, why didn't he take his clothes off? Because they told him not to. That was funny. Yeah, but she does. She enjoys it. She used to dance with the boys, you know, her sons, doing that. But now she can't dance no more. You have to hold her. Yeah.
We don't get together all the time, especially this past year with COVID. Everybody tries to be a little mindful of that, but it's nice that we can all still, like for her last birthday, a couple of months ago, we did the virtual birthday party for her, basically, and those of us that could make it, because it was kind of an odd hour, and with everybody being everywhere, not everybody could make it. But it's nice being close, and it's nice that my grandmother, or my aunt and my uncle, that they take care of her, because I don't think if it wasn't for that, I don't think we would be blessed with having her around. You know, they really put a lot of love in what they do, and it's not an easy task.
We're glad that she's still here. She has, of all her nieces that are much older, there's one living in New York. Everyone else died within the past 2 years. And on my father's side, yeah, they're the girls. We never knew them, my father's sisters, but they reached almost 198, around there. And her family, my mother's the only one that's still here.
It is very special, and you know, just to listen to all of her memories from, you know, when she lived in Ecuador, when she lived in New York, growing up. I mean, she doesn't tell you everything, and she doesn't maybe know everything that's out there, you know, from being in the house most of the time and not really getting out. We try to take her out every now and then, but just to imagine everything that has happened in the world since she was alive the whole time, you know, from having nothing to TVs to space to everything now. And she was able to witness every bit of it, where, you know, us in the generations, we only experienced some of it. She experienced all of it, the world wars and just all the crazy politics that we've gone through too.
I think it's a blessing. It's a blessing. And I don't think I want to live that age. Not that age, no. But she's here for a purpose, I don't know. But her mind is good. She's a little bit sometimes lost, but I used to snap her out of it. At the beginning, I used to call her niece, and she will talk to her, and she was fine. All that went away. And I still do that, but now both the nieces also got the same problem. So now they both talk, they both laugh at each other, they both, what do you say? Or, you know, they answer differently. So anyway, let them do that, so they're okay.
You know, it's funny being younger, because yeah, when you're a kid, you feel like 30 sounds like forever, right? And so when you think of the idea of being 100, it's just like, or 111 now, that to me seems like a long time. But I do think it's a true blessing, and the fact that she's gotten to see so much and be a part of the family for so long. And it's made me a really family-oriented person, so I think that's really special to have that much time with the family. And as my grandma said, she might not want to live to be that old, but I would gladly take care of her until she was also 111.
And my father passed away when I came out of the service, just about a year and a half later. Yeah, he died very young. Yeah. Lucky we have my mother still living with us, you know, 111 years. You know, that many people have that experience. Really nice.
Hola familia, esta es Grecia. Estoy dando un reportaje de mi mamita. La vamos a poner en la televisión y ella está bien. Aún está con nosotros, gracias a Dios. y fuerte, le gusta comer como siempre. Quiere ir al Ecuador, pero yo creo que ya es muy tarde para ella. Antes, cuando yo quería llevarla, ella no quiso. Y está bien y los extraña, de vez en cuando pregunta por alguien y hasta por sus hermanos que ya fallecieron, pero ella, la mente de ella no está como la tenemos nosotros, pero está lo más bien. Le manda saludos a todos y ojalá que aquí conozcan al resto de la familia cuando vean este video. Recuerdos y saludos a todos y cuídense de ese virus y ojalá que le den las vacunas pronto. Acá ya la estamos dando, ya la estamos teniendo casi todos nosotros. Ok, los queremos mucho y recuerdos por allá a todos.
Once she said that if she would say her secret, it would be no longer a secret. But she does like to have a shot of a drink. Not every now and then, and when there's an occasion, she does take a shot. Just like a man, no water, no ice. Yeah, straight, because in Ecuador, Mom and Dad had a bar and people dance, so she had to push customers to drink, so that's how she learned how to drink.
Yo siempre he sabido portarme bien. Siempre me ha gustado llevar las amistades en buen consuelo, buena situación. Puedo mandarle un mensaje a la familia que está en Ecuador con muchas. Les digo que les tengo a ella mucho aprecio porque siempre nos hemos llevado bien, nunca hemos estado con disgustos por una cosa ni por otra. A mí no me gusta pelear tampoco. Yo si peleo mato.
Yeah, well, she was very rough with us, but we're not complaining. I'm not complaining. Yeah.